Welcome to me and you outside. Hey, trot lining season has begun. Now, I'm not going to set a trot line this season. I'm going to set some limb lines. I'll tell you why. It's going to be a very busy weekend, I believe, fishing down here. And there's a lot of people, white bass fishermen, bass fishing, whatever. They're going to come down here this weekend. They're going to fish up and down this river channel here, which runs into the lake. It's actually backed up lake water right here. But what they're going to do is they're going to fish, and a lot of times they get hung up in your trot line. They'll cut your trot line. They'll take your trot line. Most time I find they just cut it and let it fall. And but it's hard to retrieve. Sometimes they'll cut both ends. Now if they just cut one end, I can get it. But I'm not going to take a chance. But I'm going to set a bunch of limb lines. I'm just going to hang them from limbs. That's it. And I'm going to set out my limit of limb lines, which could be 33. I'm going to try to put 33 out. I may not be able to get that many out. But I've got bait, I've got perch, I've got dead minnows. It's going to be a really good night, I believe. Catfish are really on the move. I can tell you that right now. But we'll see what happens. I caught some fish. That's why you're watching this. But I don't know what they are at this moment as I'm telling you about this. But I have an idea. I'm going to catch some channel cat. I'd like to catch a big flathead. I've caught some big ones on limb lines before on live perch. But it's kind of a rarity. But I have caught some. There's a couple videos I've shown of that. But we'll see. We'll try to catch a big catfish. We'll try to catch a lot of channel cat. We'll just try to catch some fish, bring home, have a good fish fry sometime. Appreciate you watching. Stay right there. Let's see what happens. All right. Now I'm putting out a line here for a big flathead. I got a limb up there. You can see that right there. I got it tied pretty good. Now what I'm going to do is I'm putting a sinker on here right there, because when you're dealing with big flatheads, I like to get it down low. I like to get it down. That's going to be about still 3 or 4 feet off the bottom, which is fine. I just simply tie that on there in a simple knot. Doesn't make any difference. I got really strong line here, probably 130 pound test, 140. And I'm just going to tie a loop on this hook here. Put it in here like so. And I'm gonna make this into a loop, and that'll just be sitting in that loop just like that right there. Again, I'm dealing with some pretty heavy line right here. Ain't worried about it breaking. Plus, you got a limb like that moves, has that much give to it. It's hard for them to break a line. I'm gonna put a good sized perch on this line here. This is for a big catfish right here. This could possibly have a big flathead on it in the morning. We'll see. There's a setup right there. And down he goes. That is a good set right there. Okay. We'll put some more on. Now, I'm going to put a set out, or a set. I'm used to trapping. It's just kind of like setting traps, I guess. I want to put a line out here for a channel cat. And this ain't going to be set up to catch a big flathead. Now, you can't guarantee what you're going to catch, so you might catch a big flathead. Maybe. When I'm just after channel cat, I use a 4/0 hook on limb line, which is plenty big. These are Eagle Claw razor sharp, and they are razor sharp. Some guys use circle hooks. I'm not a big circle hook guy. I don't know why not. I just ain't. I don't have anything against them. They just haven't proven to me that they're the best thing to use, I guess. I don't know. So I gotta keep using regular hooks like I've always used. Dead minnow right here. In the mouth and all the way down to the tail. Worm on there like that. Channel cat, tear them up. No sinker. It's just sitting on there. I put out 4, so I got 4 out. Good perch on there. It's a good set right there. Good set for a big flathead. I'm going to wrap it a couple times. Limb lining is fun. I've ran trot lines before and I had as many on limb lines as I had on trot line or more. It's crazy. Limb lines are really effective for catching catfish. I mean, effective. I'm tying the line out right here. I have caught many a big flathead on a limb line right here. Same place. It's crazy. So I will definitely be setting this in for a big flathead. Whether I catch one or not, I do not know. The big old bluegill. That's a dandy one though. I looked to be a big flathead on that in the morning. Maybe. Maybe, I say maybe. Sometimes you set these limb lines, when you go back down the river, you have a fish. And I think I have a fish. Yep. I got a fish and limb line right over here. I just baited it out too. I ain't kidding you, I baited it out 10 minutes ago. It's already got something on it. Probably a little catfish. You don't catch very big ones like that, but you never know. See that line there going nuts. Yeah, not a very big one. 2-pounder. I'll probably keep him, because I might catch 2 or 3 more time I get down the truck. Well, what a beautiful morning here in the Ozarks. Now, I put out about 20 of those limb lines that you saw me setting there, and caught one little catfish. As on the way back, you saw that. But now I'm down here running the next morning. We're going to see what happens here. Hope to have a big one, but I'll take 4 or 5 decent-sized channel cat. What I call a good mess. I'd be happy with that. But let's go run them, see what we got. Little fish. Not too bad. This might be a little bigger. Not huge, but bigger. Oh, that's a dandy fish right there. Good grief. Settle down, boy. Ain't going nowhere. Oh man, that's a nice channel cat right there. Caught him on a dead minnow. Dead minnow. Another little fish over here. Last one right here. Good one. Holy cow. Oh my goodness. Gracious snakes alive. I know that was that big. That is a big male channel cat. I mean the big one. Well, I say big one. The one I'm catching this morning is a big one. Got the head of a minnow left on there, see that? Catch a lot of catfish with those. It's a twister. That's what we call these little bitty catfish like this, that twist your line up. Well, to be honest with you, that's not a bad catch, really. I mean, I got one little channel there, a 3-pounder and a 1.5 pounds. That's a 4.5. That's about a 5.5, 4 right there. Pretty good for a bunch of just limb lines. Not bad at all. I'm pretty happy with that. That, my friends, is a mess of fish. Now, I kid you not. That'd almost be a gallon Ziploc bag full of fish. Had a good time. Left them out. I'll be baiting them out next night or two for sure. Hope to catch a big one. Put a trot line out to join them Monday. I'll start Monday putting the trot line out and catch some more big old flatheads, hopefully. Appreciate you watching this episode of Me and You Outside. Glad you were here. Had a good time. Caught some good fish. So wherever you're at in this world, my friends, have a good morning, good day, good night. And there's another video coming right around the corner.